How did a recruit's phobia save everyone from a deadly mistake? I found out during week 8 of basic training when Private Jake Miller's snake phobia prevented our entire platoon from walking into a live fire zone. We were doing a field training exercise at Fort Moore, practicing night movement through dense Georgia woods. 40 recruits, full battle gear, following a predetermined route to our objective. Standard stuff we'd done dozens of times. Miller had been struggling the whole deployment. Kid from downtown Chicago, never seen a snake in his life until he got to Georgia. But down south, they're everywhere. Harmless ones mostly, but Miller didn't care. First week, he'd spotted a garden snake near the barracks and literally climbed on top of a dumpster, screaming for help. Drill Sergeant Davis made him do push-ups while the snake slithered away. Week 3, during a field exercise, Miller refused to low crawl under some logs because he thought he saw something moving. More push-ups, more embarrassment in front of the platoon. By week 6, everyone was calling him Snake Boy. Guys would make hissing sounds when he walked by. Miller took it all quietly, never complained, but you could see it was eating him up inside. That night in the woods, everything seemed normal. We'd been moving for about an hour when we reached this small clearing. Our route went straight through it, then into the thick woods on the other side. Drill Sergeant Davis signals for the platoon to halt, points to the tree line ahead. From here, we move in single file. Stay on the path, keep quiet, maintain spacing. Miller was third in line, right behind me. As we approached the woods, I heard him breathing heavy, getting nervous like he always did in dense vegetation. The first guy steps into the trees, second guy follows. My turn. I take one step forward when Miller grabs my arm. "I can't do it," he whispers. His face was white as a sheet. "There's snakes in there. I can feel it." Drill Sergeant Davis hears the commotion, comes back. "What's the problem, Miller?" "Same thing as always, Drill Sergeant. I just can't go in there." Davis was furious. "We've been dealing with this for 2 months. Miller, you're holding up the entire platoon over imaginary snakes. Get moving or you'll be recycled back to week 1. Miller stood his ground. Something was different this time. "Drill Sergeant, I'm sorry, but I can't make myself walk into those woods. I know there's something dangerous in there." The whole platoon started groaning. Here we go again. Snake Boy having another panic attack. But Miller wasn't backing down, even with 40 guys staring at him. That's when we heard it. A distant popping sound, then another, then a whole string of them coming from the woods ahead. Davis goes completely still. "Everyone quiet," he whispers. "Those aren't fireworks." Within seconds, we could see muzzle flashes through the trees. Automatic weapons fire, maybe 200 meters ahead, right where our planned route would have taken us. Davis gets on his radio immediately. "Base, this is Alpha Training Platoon. We have live fire in Sector 7. Request immediate clarification on range schedule." The response came back fast and panicked. "Alpha Platoon, halt all movement immediately. Artillery training exercise started early due to weather. Danger close to your position." We'd almost walked our entire unit into an active artillery impact zone. The range schedule had been changed at the last minute, but nobody told our training command. If we'd followed the original route, we'd have been in the middle of high explosive rounds. Miller's phobia had stopped us exactly at the safety line. Pure accident, but it saved 40 lives. Drill Sergeant Davis looked at Miller with completely different eyes. "Miller," he said quietly, "I owe you an apology. Your instincts just prevented a catastrophe." The investigation afterwards found major communication failures between artillery and infantry training schedules. 2 officers got relieved of duty. Safety protocols got completely rewritten. Miller finished basic training without any more snake incidents. Turns out his fear wasn't the problem. His survival instincts were just stronger than everyone else's. At graduation, Drill Sergeant Davis pulled him aside. "Miller, in 20 years of training soldiers, I've never seen someone trust their gut like you did that night. Don't ever apologize for listening to your instincts." 6 months later, Miller deployed to Afghanistan as a point man. His ability to sense danger before anyone else saw it made him legendary in his unit. Guys who used to call him Snake Boy were now requesting him for their patrols. Last I heard, Staff Sergeant Miller runs combat training courses, teaching new soldiers to trust their instincts even when everyone thinks they're wrong.